Hi again, Zegrahm family. Just taking you on another walk locally close to my place that I like to do. This one's very easy. It's not like a big hike like the last one we did up through the Blue Arrow, but it's beautiful through the boardwalk and onto Centenary Lake. So show you a few things that we find around here as well. Let's go. Along this boardwalk, we're making our way through a lowland swamp forest. So plants that like a lot of water tend to be found here. So you can see this pandanus starting to grow here. You can see the paperbark trees or melaleucas here as well, and right up tall there you can see those wonderful pandanus fruits starting to grow. Up here you can see a bird's nest fern hanging on to this pandanus tree. The bird's nest fern is actually not a parasite, it's an epiphyte, which means that it only uses the host tree as a place to live. Okay guys, so we've just left the boardwalk momentarily. We're going to have a little walk around Centenary Lakes here and have a look what we can find, and then we'll head back into the boardwalk, loop back onto it and finish off our walk. You can see a freshwater tortoise laying out in the sun on that log just ahead of us there. These beautiful nymphaea or white water lilies that are growing here in Centenary Lakes. There's quite a lot of them throughout the lake system itself. These are magpie geese. As you can see, they've sort of got that black and white magpie colour. The one's with the big bump on its head, that's a male, the others are females. There's a male Australasian darter. Oh, and just up here, a beautiful Australian pelican. Back to the Australasian darter. This is a bird that can submerge itself in the water to capture fish and eels. You can see that very elongated beak that they have there. But because they spend a lot of their time submerged, they need to dry their wings out. And here comes that pelican. Oh, beautiful. Let's see if we can get this guy landing. Here he comes. Nice, great landing. Here we have another species of water lily. This is a different genus to the last one. The white water lily was nymphaea. This is Nelumbo. You can see the leaves on this particular one actually come quite a ways off the top of the water. One of the egrets we get here in North Queensland. This is the intermediate egret sitting in a little bush. You can see he's staring intently at the water, looking for any little fish that will swim by. Let's see if we can get him. Oh, he missed that time. Moving from the freshwater part of the Centenary Lakes, if we just pan around to the other side here, we actually enter in a mangrove environment here. This part is actually tidal, so on the very big tides, salt water will come in here. You can see the root systems here of one of the mangrove species we have up here, Rhizophora. We've got a monitor lizard up here. Let me see if I can just, there he goes. Beautiful lace monitor. Oh, look at him go. This one's almost full grown. I get to about 1.5 meters. They're a varanid lizard, so if you've been to Komodo Island, it's in the Komodo dragons. These are in the same group. Alrighty, so we've made our way back onto the boardwalk. We're going to head a little bit further in. I'm going to show you a few examples of the feather palms and also these huge giants, the melaleucas or paperbarks that we find in this area. Here we have some of the feather palms that we're going past now. A couple of examples of the melaleuca or paperbark. We'll see some bigger ones shortly, but if you have a look up into the canopy there, beautiful examples of these feather palms. The paperbark or melaleuca trees are a great giant found in these swamp areas, and in fact if you're from the States or South Africa as well, you may have found that they've been introduced over there, and you may actually have some of these around your swampland areas as well. Well, look at the size of this one here, just stretching up and up and up all the way to the sky. A beautiful creek running through alongside the boardwalk here. We can see beautiful ferns and palms growing alongside in this very lush environment. An absolutely wonderful place to take an afternoon walk. Here we come across a tree known as Eliocarpus, and you can see that heavy buttressing that this tree has, which makes it characteristic of this particular tree. It's also known as the blue quandong or blue marble tree. So I've just found one of the fruits of the blue quandong tree, that Eliocarpus. This is a very favoured fruit of many of the rainforest animals, but it also is very high in vitamin C, and Aboriginal people used to make an edible paste out of this. Alrighty gang, thanks for coming along again. I hope you enjoyed the area through the boardwalk through the swamplands and also out around Centenary Lake. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you out and about hopefully very soon. Bye.